How's everyone doing? I am live on YouTube because I just saw WWE Extreme Rules to where on the pre-show Andrade Cien Almas defeated Sin Cara, and we also saw Sanity defeat the New Day in a tables match. And then in the opening bout of the main card was Bray Wyatt, Matt Hardy, and Bray Wyatt defending their tag team titles against the B team, which is Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, and they lost their tag team titles. The B team defeated Woken, Matt Hardy, and Bray Wyatt for the tag team titles. And we also saw Finn Balor defeat Baron Corbin. We saw Carmella defeat Asuka to retain her SmackDown Women's title, while Asuka was beating the crap out of James Ellsworth. And then we also saw Jeff Hardy lose his United States title to Shinsuke Nakamura after Shinsuke hit Jeff with a low blow and beat him in 6 seconds for the United States title. So now Shinsuke Nakamura is the United States champion. And then after the match, we saw Randy Orton come out where it looked like he was gonna confront Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States title, but he attacked Jeff Hardy. So we don't know. We'll find out on SmackDown what's gonna happen. And we also saw Braun Strowman throw Kevin Owens from the top of the cage. So since even though Kevin was beaten, he still won the match because he hit the floor first, and he crashed on the announce table. And we also saw the Bludgeon Brothers defeat Team Hell No to retain their tag team titles because they beat them down prior to the match. And at first Daniel Bryan went at it alone, then Kane came out, but they still managed to retain their titles. And Bobby Lashley defeated Roman Reigns, which I'm not surprised. I knew that Bobby Lashley could beat Roman Reigns, so now he could be in line for the Universal title. But I guess we'll see when the time comes tomorrow on Raw, tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw, because Kurt Angle gave Brock Lesnar an ultimatum and said that he'll either defend his title or he'll be stripped. And tomorrow Brock Lesnar has to decide what's gonna happen. And we also saw Alexa Bliss retain her title against Nia Jax in an Extreme Rules match, but that's because Mickie James got involved, and so did Ronda Rousey was also involved, and so was Natalya. But Ronda Rousey should have finished the job with Mickie James after she squashed her. She should have finished the job and taken Mickie James out. And we also saw AJ Styles retain his WWE title against Rusev, so now we don't know who's next for AJ Styles. I guess we'll see who his next opponent is and who's gonna take that title from AJ Styles. He's held that title for too long, so I wanted AJ to lose. That's what I most wanted, but I guess we'll see what happens. And we also saw a 30-minute Iron Man match where Dolph Ziggler retained his title against Seth Rollins. At first, Seth Rollins was in the lead, but Drew McIntyre got involved after Seth Rollins got 2 falls, and then he got another fall by disqualification, but then he beat him down, and that allowed Dolph to get the upper hand, and then Seth tied it, and then the time ran out, and it looked like he was going to retain it with a draw, but Kurt Angle came out to have a sudden death overtime, and that meant that the next fall was going to win the title. And since Drew McIntyre got involved, that's why Dolph retained his title. But I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow Monday Night Raw, what everybody's going to say. about their matches, and then we'll find out on SmackDown on Tuesday. And I'll see if I get any updates on anything.